Quick disclaimer everyone, our reaction videos are not a substitute to watch the actual content. Copyrighted content will be censored heavily and will only be visible throughout our reaction to give context to our commentary. Please support the official release.
Welcome back to the Cruz Brothers React, and we're back for the Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. What's our main character's name? I don't even fucking know his name.
I don't know. We haven't got cool with him like that yet to know his name.
We gotta get cool with the anime characters before we remember their names.
Yeah, I really don't fuck with him yet. Yeah, I right now. He's still too weak.
He's alright.
He's still too weak for me.
But yeah, man, on some real shit, this show has been amazing. I can't believe, last episode I was talking about how there has to be, season 2 might lower in quality for the animation. People were laughing in the comments. They're like, yo, this shit is consistent.
They got a limited
They're
budget,
implying
apparently.
that. Yeah, that's
I
what
don't know. I've
saying.
never heard of this studio before, or the makers of this. Have you? Anything else that they've done?
I mean, I don't follow studios like that. But
I forgot what
no.
they mentioned their name in our comments, but I don't know who they are. But apparently they got money.
Apparently,
I don't know who they are, but they got money.
Bro, this animation is it really is next gen shit. I don't think I've seen an anime that looked this good. I can't think of anything that looks this good.
It's a pretty
That's
good.
a show.
It's a pretty good.
Crazy.
I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty good. But how about we watch it then now?
Fucking Mario Brothers.
Fuck up.
ためには藤重ね山で行われる最終選別で生き
Oh
残らなけ
shit,
れ
that's
ばな
hot.
ら
So
ない
there's a whole bunch of
最終
different
選別を受けて
apprentices
いい
getting
かどうか
father. So there's a whole bunch of different apprentices getting trained by different trainers, and they all are getting trained. And in order for them to become a Demon Slayer court, they have to pass a final test.
Yeah,
with all of them in it.
I like how
This is some what the.
Come on, man. Wait, let me just.
No,
talk.
this is about to get hot.
I like how this is not. It's an organization, but it's not organized to that level. It's kind of cool, how everyone can just do their own thing and train people, and then they just got an exam.
Bro, I'm getting some My Hero vibes here. What's
no,
going
My
on?
Hero is way organized though. It's like a school and shit.
I know,
but this
but
is like real shit.
This is
cool.
underground shit. This is they don't want nobody to know about them type shit. Something like that, you know? Almost like some Hunter x Hunter shit. Oh baby!
He's still dodging traps.
Still looking crisp with that animation.
Damn! He kept ascending the mountain. Kept training.
Oh shit! Now he's training with running with his sword. He's training with running with his sword. Yo, this shit is fucking out.
You gotta have his weapon on him now.
He has to learn how to move swiftly with his sword now.
あと500追加
What's the point? They're just trying to get his arm strong?
Yeah, man. He has to be able to do that shit like butter, bro, through the air. He's gonna be like... He's gonna be like a goddamn fucking... what's those guys called? Those, the conductors?
Really?
This is real sword techniques that they're showing here, bro. The actual things you have to do with a sword. In order to cut through shit, you can't just cut through shit. Let's go.
What is with his sister? She's sleeping every day?
Let's go.
When does she get up?
She can't go into the sunlight. Obviously, it's
okay,
gonna be
but when does she get up? She's been sleeping this whole time.
She sleeps in the day and she's awake at night.
違う違う
What is he looking for? He hit him for each time he messed up.
You have to brace your stomach at all times just in case you get an ending blow.
早く行け
Shit. Shit, yo, he's training out here. I'm starting to like him more. He's getting stronger.
Idiot.
教えることはない
He's done.
He's probably looking at him like, that's impossible. Has to be some type of energy you have to use or something.
He doesn't tell him anything. Now he's practicing on his own. This shit is hot, yo. I like it. He doesn't need a trainer no more. He just needs to practice.
Basic holding breath, flexibility.
Yeah, that shit was high, yo. He made him guard and then kicked him.
Has a wooden sword.
This guy's saying you ain't a man. Shit, this guy's fat.
And that shit was cool.
I sliced that boulder. Yo, this guy's hot.
Who is this guy, bro? Where'd he come from?
I don't know, but he's nice. Yeah, this guy's not holding back on him.
Bro, didn't you say something about the animation going down? Because this shit is fucking looking hot. Damn, that was hot, bro. He changed his stance and that shit was so hot.
He uppercutted him with a fucking sword, bro.
Yo, this is so small. I can already fucking see some future craziness happening,
Who the
bro.
fuck is this girl?
Probably another fucking Demon Slayer. Yeah, it took him a whole year, bro. Yo, this guy's getting older too. Yo, this
He's
show's
like 2 years older
bro.
now.
This show's too hot right now. I'm serious. Oh shit.
Yo, this shit is hot.
For a whole year past, he has to go there.
Not just a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
The first year training the guy, and then this year doing this shit.
So he's pretty much like kind of a teenager at this point.
Yeah.
Not a little kid anymore. He just got into Shippuden. Oh shit.
Yeah, yo, they're so fast.
I think they were ghosts, bro. It was all in his head.
No.
Yeah. It was all in his head.
What?
Yo,
That's
that
so
was
weird.
fucking cool. What the fuck, man? These motherfuckers are too good. Their writing was hot.
It's like he was going crazy imagining people to help him.
Bro,
That's weird.
that was hot.
Alright, hold on. After credit scene.
Bro, that was fucking
No, okay, wait.
hot.
Relax. We're not there yet.
Why is this show so fucking hard?
Okay. Some bullshit.
That's it.
Wow.
Wow, indeed, motherfucker. Because this shit is going to a new level. I think we're about to get a new anime that is better than Attack on Titan.
No.
Nigga, stop being stupid because this shit is looking hot already.
Come on, man. Japan is the homeland of poetry, bro. They know how to do this poetic shit.
Bro, this shit is looking... The potential for this shit right now is looking endless. Like, we just got so much that episode. It was so cool, like, to see him train and, like, grow up at the same time. Like...
Yeah.
Bro, everything is happening so fast in this anime too. Like, we're only on the 3rd episode and like we're getting some fucking cool ass shit. Like,
That's
we're pretty much
weird.
gonna see him actually become a man in this season.
Just
I
wait,
think.
we gotta like think about like what was being said by those two characters that supposedly were in his head, because I guess that's what they're implying.
What about them?
Because the girl's like, oh, we love this guy. He's like our teacher.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
mean,
it kind of maybe what he was. He was
weird.
thinking.
It was weird, and honestly, I really can't make real two cents of it, honestly, because like I know I'm not even 100% sure what the fuck happened.
Well, it was. You could.
In my opinion, it was in his head. Obviously,
you could explain that it was like in his consciousness. Like the things that they were saying to him were probably things he was telling himself. Is what I got out of that.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. But you know.
Yeah, because the guy was all hard on him. He's like, "You're not a real man," or all this shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that was him telling himself.
It was pretty much, and the way that they just like did that, and the whole like, that shit was some fucking poetic shit right there. That shit was hot as fuck. Yo, he's like
with the boulder, yeah, I like
bro,
that.
him fighting him. He's like, my sword reached him for the first time ever. And then the girl looks at him. He's like, remember what you did just now? That was it. And then he looks again, and he's already sliced the boulder. And he's like, what the fuck? I did it. Yo, oh my god, bro. And he literally and what she was, and also what the girl was talking about, the whole breathing technique and actually doing all this crazy shit to your muscles and your relaxing muscles and being able to be as strong as a demon for that. I guess it was a moment.
It was all stuff that the guy taught him too, so you knew that it was stuff that he already knew, but he had to like remember and like apply and just train.
And bro, it took him a whole year, bro. That's even cooler, bro. He's like, yo, I'll let you take the final exam once you can slice this boulder. It took him a whole year to do it. That is some cool ass training shit right there, bro.
The fact that the guy who's training him didn't even say nothing to him. He's like, just break this boulder. I'll see you in a year or whatever. He didn't teach him nothing after that. That's so cool, bro. Like he sent him off to learn something himself.
Bro,
because he taught him what he needed to know, right?
This whole shit that I just seen, bro.
He taught him what he needed to know.
I now know Tanjiro's name.
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro. But that motherfucker, I know his name
and
now
Nezuko.
for this episode. Because this is the first episode where my boy just got strong.
Now we know his name.
But anyway, and I can only see like where it's gonna go from here, bro. That shit. First of all, the fighting in this little ass fight that we just saw, that was a little ass fight. It was not no big boy fight. That was a little ass boy fight, and that shit was hot.
Oh shit!
And I like how they're it's like at the same time, obviously, this is all mythology. I mean, not mythology. What am I saying?
This ain't something like sense.
Not mythology. What am I trying to say? Like, fantasy is what I meant to say. Like, obviously, this is all fantasy shit with the demons and all the fucking the old shit and all this.
It could be based on.
But the fact that they're making it realistic, like, is cool to me. Like with everything with the sword play, the movement of their sword, the fighting, and I also like I mentioned in the while the fighting was happening, this gives me a lot of the sort of the Stranger vibes. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you can go $4 pledge and check that shit out because that shit was hot.
We got a reaction to that movie on our Patreon if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah, but that movie was amazing with the fighting choreography and the sword play and all that stuff. And I feel like this movie right here is, definitely taking a page out of that book, if not doing it better. Because they're fucking out here.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like that's a market that hasn't been really tapped into yet, like the realistic swordplay. Because there's shows like Bleach with like the powers and shit, but they're not really like realistic with the sword fighting. It's kind of just all fantasy. This is like
it's like some niggas in the air, like swinging swords in mid-air shit. But this is gonna be like some other shit here.
This is a market I feel hasn't really been tapped into in the anime industry, like real swordplay, like hardcore anime.
There probably is animes that we don't know about. We're not.
Maybe, but I as far as I know.
Like
no anime has
supposed to be an anime from makers in Naruto. They're supposed to be making some samurai.
Yeah, but that's
shit.
New. That's
exactly.
Everything's coming out new.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
it's kind of new stuff.
But anyway, so yeah, some good fucking stuff, man. Like some really good stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, this could be up there with Attack on Titan for me because Attack on Titan right now is like one of the top animes that I've ever seen because that shit was literally a goddamn masterpiece. But this show right now is like,
yeah, it could be.
I don't think the storytelling is gonna be on the level of Attack on Titan, but the way the way they can portray things and emotion and like especially with the emotion because they're really good at doing that, making us feel like it's like a horror movie.
Like we're a part of this experience,
like,
bro.
Yeah, like yo, honestly, for real. I feel like I'm playing a video game and I'm the main character in the video game. And
like you're controlling this character.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel like this shit is right now.
Like it felt like we were training there with him. That's how long it took. This episode.
It was cool.
They did a good job of conveying like the time and everything, too.
Yeah, man, Demon Slayer is definitely out there, and the hype is real, and the hype. I'm finally excited to see that the hype was real.
I wonder what went down in episode 20 to make everyone go crazy.
That the episode everybody's talking about?
That's the episode that when it blew up.
Oh, that's when it blew up?
After episode 20, that's when I realized people started recommending it like hard body. Because it was,
how many episodes?
It was trending on Twitter, apparently, from what I've heard.
Is season 1 finished?
I have no idea, bro. I know there's 20 episodes, that's all I know. There might be more. Obviously, it's going on probably still. Oh, well, all I know is good fucking stuff.
Yeah. I'm excited to see more. Nothing more to say than that.
Well, guys, thanks for watching. As always, smash that thumbs up button to show your support to the channel. Subscribe if you're new here. And if you want to see the full-length reaction video, on our Patreon, you could do so. No cuts, no edits. And you can see our entire genuine reaction. For the dollar pledge, the dollar pledge gives you our 4 most recent reaction anime series, and you also get these anime reactions earlier than the YouTube. So, yep. For $1 pledge, movie reactions. As we said, we got Sword of the Stranger. That was an anime movie, a really cool movie. We reacted to that. It's available on our 4-star pledge. 4-star pledge also gives you access to polls deciding what movies and animes we react to next. And you also get our entire archived library of anime reactions that are not on our 4 most recent list for the $1 pledge. So we got My Hero Academia, we got Hunter x Hunter. I recently just put Attack on Titan into the archived library of reactions, so we got a bunch of good shit for the 4-star pledge, bro. But
the
anyways,
classics are looking like they're in the 4-star pledge already, man. So if you guys are on that $1 pledge and you haven't upgraded already, you better get on it.
well, if you haven't seen it, obviously already.
Oh yeah, because
Obviously,
you guys are OGs.
Yeah, if the people,
I forgot you guys are OGs.
if the people who were here for a minute with the $1 pledge, they've probably fucking watched every single reaction we've done. But in case you haven't and you were coming late into the Patreon game, you know, those are available for the 4-star pledge. Again, as you can see from around us, this entire studio, our lighting, everything behind this camera, everything we invested from the Patreon. You guys make this happen. So we can keep improving the quality. But again, guys, thanks so much for all the support. Thanks for watching our reactions. Thanks for putting us on to some good ass anime. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.